Greetings, Obasi Scott here. This is the Underground Cure. Welcome to our video. Thank you guys for coming. Got some very good information. This is going to be a debatable topic question today. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Before starting any new detox or diet program, please take the proper steps and precautions. We are not doctors or registered dietitians. We do not provide medical aid for the purpose of diagnosing any health or disease-related sickness. The data presented and natural solutions recommended in this video are the scientific facts presented by an oxygen therapy consultant and therefore may be considered and or followed at one's own risk. The research and information covered in our videos is open to the public domain for the sole purpose of educating and in no way breaches or breaks any boundaries of the law in any state of the United States of America. Oh, that water's cold. Man, that's some cold water. All right. Now, I would implore you to take notes. There's nothing more effective in eradicating a disease than being inspired to heal yourself and believing it has happened. The question for today is, my partner just told me they have herpes. What do I do? Guys, I'm just noticing this a lot on the forums and different communities that I interact with. A lot of this is happening. So I just want to kind of talk to you a little bit about this. So the answer is try putting yourself in their shoes. Okay, try putting yourself in their shoes. You have to cut them a little slack. They did eventually tell you. If you think about it, really liking or loving you must have made it extra hard, which is why they took so long and why they didn't tell you initially. Guys, so if you're in a relationship and you've been with somebody which you really like now, you've been in the relationship maybe 6 months or better, maybe a year or better, and you really love them, you really like them, and they're just now telling you that they have herpes. Okay, now the longer they're with you, the harder that becomes, because the more they fall in love with you, the more they start to love you and like you and want to be with you, right? So they put it off, they put it off, they put it off, they put it off, because they want to stay with you. But kudos to them for telling you. They probably told you because they couldn't stand it any longer and they figured I have to face the music. Even though I really like this person a lot, I really love them a lot, I've got to deal with whatever they decide to do. And really putting themselves out there, making themselves vulnerable is a hard thing to tell anyone. It takes a lot of courage. People who are infected with this virus feel very ashamed and dirty because of this, especially if they caught it by accident. Meaning that they were doing something when they were younger, but they may have involved. Oh, excuse me. They may have been involved with stuff where they weren't really protecting themselves or being aware. Okay, the program is that they have to suffer with this for the rest of their lives. When I say the program, I mean what society brainwashes, what society puts into the brains of people who are infected with different viruses that they say are not curable. Okay, so that's the program that society, that's the misinformation that's being put out. And if you're somebody that believes this is something I can never get rid of, then in your mind, you're probably saying, well, if I tell my person, if I tell my partner, or if I tell my girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever, I'm probably going to lose that person. Okay, and for some people, that can be a devastating thing. That can be a heartbreaker. So this is not an assertion by any means to sway your decision in either way. Guys, I'm only talking to you bringing this up heavily because I don't care either way what you do. I'm just trying to kind of show you the other side, the flip side. I know somebody tells you your initial reaction is, what the, how the hell you ain't tell me, or, this is some messed up shit, or something like that. But listen, guys, if you really like and love this person, you have to kind of wonder why they didn't tell you, or you kind of have to take it a little bit more serious than, oh, I'm just going to leave them, right? But knowing that you really like or love this person and that it can be eradicated, then right, this is supposed to be hope. There we go. Okay, now let's go through that again. But knowing that you really like this or love this person, right? And that it can be eradicated, then there's hope for you all to stay together and not have to worry about it. Okay, guys, so that's what I was talking about on the program. The program teaches you that it can't be eradicated. The program teaches you that your life is over. You got to deal with this the rest of your life. But if you're with somebody and you love them, that's one. If you like them a lot, that's one. You really want to be with them, that's one reason. Also, knowing now that, listen, guys, we've helped over 3,500 people, to date eradicate the virus. And we know that it can be eradicated. We've got documented test results, documented proof, people who have eradicated the virus. So knowing those two factors would give you some hope. There is hope that you guys can stay together, you can live together. They can eradicate the virus, the person can eradicate the virus. Now that it's out in the open, you can do something about it. That's the good thing. Now that it's out in the open, you can do something about it. So whether you choose to stay or whether you choose to go, that's completely on you. But I just wanted to give you the other side, the other perspective. Now, if the relationship is new or there's other issues, you have to do what feels best for you. You just have to do what feels best. That's my personal roadmap. Is I always do what feels the best. I let my emotions be my roadmap, not like I fly off the handle or get angry, but I always ask myself, how do I really feel about this? Am I really upset? Do I really want to do this, or do I really whatever? And I don't let myself come to ultimatums like, oh, I have to do this, or I have to do this, or no. It's like, how do I feel? How do I feel? Okay, how do I feel? Do I feel like this is a good thing? Does it make me feel good? Does it make me happy? And really, when it comes down to it, guys, a lot of people that are in relationships are a lot happier than people that aren't. That's just statistics. Because people want to be with people. People want to, feel each other's energy. People want to interact and talk to other people. So when you're in a relationship, hopefully those things are going on. Let's live with this. Tips to deal with the confession. Okay, tips to deal with the confession. Now, you're the person that is being confessed to. Somebody confesses to you, hey, I've got herpes. Number one, don't react immediately. Okay, if it's your boyfriend or girlfriend or your partner, don't fly off the handle. Don't react immediately, guys. That's because at that point you're reacting out of emotion. You're taking a knee-jerk reaction. And it's probably not going to feel good initially when they tell you, especially if you've been intimate with this person or you've been with this person for a while. So number one, don't react immediately. Number two, look at the big picture. When I say look at the big picture, ask yourself, is this somebody that I can see myself with long term? Is this somebody which, is just a side piece? Or is this somebody that's, somebody I'm just doing for now? What's the big picture with this thing? Are they a good person? Are they not a good person? Number three, which that ties right into number three, is consider the options and the alternatives. Consider the options and alternatives. This person might be super smart, super great, whatever, and they just have this, because of some accident or something that happened in the past. Alternatively, are your options better if you leave them, or are your options better if you stay with them? What are your options and alternatives? Number four, after some time, be honest with how you feel and go with that. Okay, so after you've given it some time, you've thought about it, you slept on it, ask the person, can they give you a little space, let you kind of deal with this in your brain. I would let them know, listen, this is not a breakup, this is not a divorce, this is not, I just need a little time to process this. because it does take some time to process it. So just, kind of take your time, after some time, be honest with how you feel, and go with that. Okay, go with that. Now, even if you guys have been intimate, and I'll say this, and I'll move on. Even if you guys have been intimate, remember, this is not something that is life threatening. This is not something that you have to live with for the rest of your life. So both of you guys could go through the protocol. Both of you guys could eradicate the virus and be back to life as normal, or normal without the virus. Okay. So get the kit you need to eradicate the virus ASAP. Encourage honesty in relationships, guys. I encourage you to be honest with each other. I encourage people to be honest up front with any type of relationship you're in. Just be honest. Just be honest and be willing to love yourself enough to know that you are honest, and whatever comes of it, comes of it. But just be honest about your status, especially if you're getting into a relationship with somebody that you're going to be intimate with, where you could put them at risk of eradicate the virus. And somebody that's smart will be like, man, thank you so much for being honest. Before we fell in love, blah, blah, blah. Maybe we can just be friends, or, hey, babe, I'm going to help you get through this. I'm going to help you eradicate this. This is what we can do in the meantime. There's a lot of different ways you can approach it, but bottom line, I encourage honesty. Okay. Next, complete a treatment application. Get the kit that is necessary to help you eradicate the virus. Guys, the steps are right below in the description on how to do this. That's your next step. Let's deal with some mental elevation, some vibrational elevation. Okay, my body is happy and healthy, which thrives in a constant state of perfect health and rejuvenation. My body is happy and healthy, which thrives in a constant state of perfect health and rejuvenation. This is what you should be saying every time you have the thought in your head of I got this forever. I have to live this for the rest of my life. I'm not going to ever be able to cure myself. I'm not going to have love again. I can't have sex again. All these things. No, you just need to cut that shit off immediately. My body is happy and healthy, which thrives in a constant state of perfect health and rejuvenation. My body is happy and healthy, which thrives in a constant state of perfect health and rejuvenation. This is the belief that you reprogram your mind with. Okay? Let's take some action. Number one, go to undergroundcure.com. Number two, get your free herpes training, herpes eradication video training series. The link is also in the bio. Guys, you got to put your name and email in to get that. Support and share. Number one, please subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you to everybody that's subscribing. Go check us out on Instagram. We're also on Instagram now. I hadn't put this on this, but we're also on Instagram at The Underground Cure. Subscribe to the channel. Number two, get notifications. Hit the bell down in the corner. Number three, leave a comment like your mama said. If you don't have nothing nice to say, please don't say it at all. Positivity is the only thing we support here. Don't say it on our videos, and please don't say it on our channel. Number four, share this video. Okay, listen, guys, listen closely. There's two ways you can do this. You can take the URL and you can post it on any platform that you're a part of. That's one. Number two is you can download the video and you can repost it to a channel that already has a following. Please don't cut our video. Don't edit our video. Please post it exactly like you downloaded it. Keep the same title and copy and paste the same description. Number five, follow us on Facebook at The Underground Cure. If you got questions, hit us at undergroundcure@gmail.com or visit the website at theundergroundcure.com. Text any questions to 678-824-2873. If you missed any of that, all of the information is in the description. So with that, thanks for watching. This is The Underground Cure. I'm Obasi, Scott Joshua, therapy consultant. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you guys happy, healed, and completely set free. Talk to you soon.